What's good, everybody? This is Speed Life 35. I'm back with another video today, man. So I'm over here at my buddy's shop, man, hanging out with him, man. And guess what? He want to take me riding this C8, man. So as you can see, Sexy and they're going in the back behind us. So I'm finna get in here and go for a ride. See his cockpit, man. It is crazy on the inside. I love the seats, man. He got the, like, I don't know if these are exactly the competition seats, but man, with the wireless car charging, phone charge, I'm sorry, right there. 70th anniversary edition. So look at the cockpit, boy. Very upscale. And I love the roof they got to them too. But man, when I say, man, dude, these cars sit low, man. Like, man, these cars are low. Let's take a look. Man, it'll take a lot of work to get in these jokers here. Like, you basically literally sit on the ground. Jeez. Man, that's him right in the front. Dog Griffin. Engine in the back, as you can see. Trunk in the front, baby. See what these C8's about, man. What we talking about in here, man. Yeah. We basically sitting on the floor inside here. We in here sitting on the floor.
Yeah. I'm 5'11", 240 pounds.
The gauges come on in here. Yeah, it's nice in here. Hey, that window on the back right here goes down, right, too? You can let that window down, too, or no? Only convertibles.
I think it's a convertible.
They're only convertibles?
I don't think so. I've never tried.
Yeah. The rear view camera, as you guys can see in here. Yeah, it's nice in here. So what, don't you got the...
wireless CarPlay is everything.
Yeah, you gotta have wireless CarPlay like that.
Oh, 23 scats, no wireless CarPlay.
Really? Trash.
Yeah, I almost didn't buy one because I'm real busy about the CarPlay.
Why they took their...
It almost turned me off of buying one.
Yeah. Man, like, I don't understand that, man. Why? Like, why would you take that out of a car? Like, I have wireless CarPlay. Like, why would you take that out for the last year?
Do you have wireless?
Yeah.
From the factory?
Yes.
That's not on the window sticker, and that's nowhere on Dodge's website. What year's yours?
18? What, 20? 20.
My 21 didn't have wireless CarPlay. It has Bluetooth music, but no wireless CarPlay.
Huh?
Yeah, 21. Now, I also didn't have a technology package. I didn't have any.
Oh, see, I got technology and all that.
I had a narrow 21. And then I had a narrow 21 scat with whatever package gave you the high intensity headlights.
Yeah, that's the technology.
Because if you don't have the technology,
it's called something else. No, because you got the performance group package. Then you have the technology group package, which come with the lights and all that stuff like that too, and like the navigation and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like that
bliss.
Too. Yeah, and it's something else. I know you're talking about, but it come with HID and stuff like that from the.
Yeah, if you don't have the bright headlights and a charger,
yeah,
it's like driving like this. Look,
pretty much. Driving with your eyes closed. Yeah, man.
One of the cool hidden, like, it's not hidden, but yeah, I didn't know when I bought it, but if you take both paddle shifters,
you can rev the engine.
Yeah, I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
It's like,
I tried it with my charger when I seen that.
No, it doesn't work like that. You must be like this.
Yeah. I hated that. I said, let me try this with my charger. It didn't work out like that.
You don't carry a pen, do you?
My phone does.
Oh,
why is
by the bank? I don't have a pen in here.
Oh, I guess if you're a real businessman, you're supposed to carry a pen.
I work 20 hours a day and I don't carry a pen. So I don't know how much busier you could be.
That was pretty smooth too. You have the front lift control on it.
I don't have that lift memory that tells you where. I don't have that.
You don't have that?
The only options this has, it's the Z51 Performance Pack.
Yeah.
It's got the upgraded GT2 seats and the carbon forged wheels.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it. And when you got this one, it was option out. What was your options then? Like the MSRP on this one?
83.
83? Man.
I was carrying.
Oh man, I would never guess a damn. Yeah, that is. I'll get it for you right there.
So we bought it for 10 over. Sticker was 80.
80.
Oh, 81.9. So it was 82. And it only had options of the Z51 Performance Pack.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was $6,300.
Sheesh.
The GT2 seats was $1,700, and the black forged wheels was $1,000. And then,
of course, and they
dude, we bought like.
And this is 22, right?
So 23.
23.
23. She already got 11,000 miles on it. It's her daily driver.
11,000 miles on 23 already. Hey, hey, you bought it.
But it's a 2LT.
Yeah.
We bought the warranty for the wheels, which is already paid for itself.
Yeah.
Because we ran over a nail and they fixed the tire for free, which is cool. It's like $700. If we curb a wheel, that was my thing. Is like for $1,000 you can't buy another set of wheels. If we had to replace one of these wheels, it's like $2,000.
Right.
I'm guessing. Like I don't know for
you
sure.
better go on Facebook Market and go for it.
Yeah, we better hold that thing every curve when it gets to you, or it'd be like a North Korean copy.
Yeah, a copy, knockoff like my SRT reels, you know.
Yeah, forged, but it's like a hyphen over the end.
So stupid. The hell is this they building?
Those are condos, and that's a Mexican restaurant. So she wants to trade this in for a golf cart.
Yeah.
Because we live right down the street.
Yeah.
And we can.
But what about when it's raining?
I mean, it's got sides if you want to, or it's covered.
Oh, like the guy that just rode past it?
Yeah,
like a side by side with the doors and stuff.
Yeah, she's supposed to take the dog.
Okay.
And then our shop's a quarter mile from the house.
Yeah.
So it almost doesn't make a lot of sense. Or I mean, or you can just take
some of this.
Take the wide body when it gets here.
Yeah.
I should kind of air on 75.
Yeah, I keep mine on low.
It's like blowing hot summer air on you. And then the truck. Yeah, I always have heated seats. Man, I'm old. My back always hurts.
This man ain't complaining about the AC being on 73, 75, and the heated seats on.
And heated seats.
Yeah, like.
I will say that we have two complaints with the car.
Yeah.
One is the heated seats are trash. It might just be because they're GT2 seats.
It takes long to get hot or something?
No, it never gets that hot. The Charger?
Yeah. Like mine get hot as hell. Like,
oh yeah, you could burn that car down, catch it on fire with the heated seats in a Charger.
Yeah.
My Chevy truck, same thing. Gets hot. This, I don't know if it's because of carbon fiber back seats. I can't tell you the reason why, but they just don't get that hot. The AC is fine.
Yeah.
But the heated seats are trash, and there's absolutely no room. I mean, if you get a case of water, you're going, shit, how are we going to get this thing home?
Put in your lap.
Yeah.
Because as you guys see, look, as I'm sitting, man, like, the dashboard literally almost at my knees already, you know?
Yeah.
So this definitely here is a weekend warrior, you know?
Yeah, well, this is made for the driver.
Yeah.
This is like, they don't give a shit about the passenger.
Yeah.
You better have a chick that's like 5'6" in the passenger seat, because anything else ain't happening.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have it.
I'm 5'11", 240.
Yeah.
And I fit just fine in it. I mean, anything that I get in that's like this, it's a pain in the ass to get in and out of.
Oh yeah.
It just is. But you just kind of get the swing of it. But I mean, I love the attention.
Yeah, yeah, and the visibility, man. It's pretty good in these cars here versus getting a Camaro. Oh, dude, my God.
So she had an SS Camaro, and then I traded that in on the Scat because I had a. Damn, bro. Did you see that?
What was that?
Just the way he was handling his dog.
Oh, yeah, I seen that because he was trying to get at the other dog.
Asshole.
Snatch his neck off, man.
We'll do that to him.
Yeah.
So I had a 19 Scat, then she got she had a 17 or an 18 Camaro.
Yeah.
It was a 50th anniversary edition, 2SS, had a black hood. I mean, all of our cars are white with black hoods.
Right.
Convertible. It was a fun car to drive. It has a lot of LED lights and shit on the inside. It was neat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got rid of that. We traded that in on the 21 Scat. And then we got rid of the Scat for this. We always wanted one ever since we saw the picture. It was on a waiting list for 2 years for Bennett. The agreement was MSRP for 2 years. It came time. 2 people butted me out of line. I started out at 3rd, ended up at 5th. But the agreement was I was on waiting list for 2 years. Finally, it said we needed an updated sheet for you because it's a 23 and you're still number 2 or 3 on the list, and it's 10,000 over MSRP. Man. And I was like, for that I could just go buy one now. I don't have to wait to order one.
And you start seeing a whole lot more now.
And you do now. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But this is a year ago. You didn't see. I mean, you still can't just walk into a dealership and find the one that you want. Right. It's not like a Charger. Even with the Charger right now, I want Destroyer Gray base wide body. You can't find them. Everybody wants to load them up and be like a $70,000 Scat pack. That's retarded. It's a Dodge.
So I guess what they're trying to do is fully auction them out so they can get the higher dollar for them. So just in case, like if at the point then, like whatever you don't like or if you do like, they can't say they ain't got the package on the car. The reason to turn it down.
That makes sense.
So,
yeah, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But they, so for that, I ended up finding this one in transit. It had the seats. We didn't really want the seats because old boy a little wide. So, but I mean, it turns out they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, these seats here are real comfortable.
Yeah, and she's not a big carbon fiber fan.
Yeah.
But I like the carbon fiber look on the back.
Yeah. And like right now, as like how the light is like reflecting off them right now, yeah, like it's kind of like in a rainbow color right now in the back.
That's neat.
That's glossy. Yeah, that's fine. I love just like looking at the back. You keep just looking back and keep seeing the engine in the back.
Yeah, the motor. That's neat. And it's cool driving a rear engine car. Like I had never driven a rear engine car before.
Right.
Just having that weight distribution.
Yeah.
When this thing wants to take a turn, if you can think about it, it'll do it.
Yeah.
This thing does handle real well. It's a blast to drive. I don't regret the purchase.
Yeah.
It's more practical for us to have a more practical car.
Right.
I mean, if I go buy another car, it's not going to be that much different a month.
Correct. And these do have the magnetic ride too, ain't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
So like we look like sport track and all that stuff like that.
Yeah. And then it's got like my mode. So if I don't want to be in Z mode anymore,
I raced him already in the SS.
I like those SS Impalas. They're not so. I mean, it's a boat. It's like it's like two boats racing. But I got mine set up to blue.
Yeah.
So if I put it in my mode, you change your steering, how you brake. I don't have to make it.
So engine sound that's like when the flaps coming open.
That's
right?
just like putting track mode on a Scat.
Okay.
So it opens up the baffles and the exhaust.
Gotcha.
But
everything's red.
Yeah. I will say that I like the heads-up display a lot.
I would. Now that's one thing I wish that we have got in the Dodge, but we don't get the heads-up displays.
There's little like electronic things that I feel like Dodge misses on that I hope they pick up with all this electronic.
Right.
Electric cars are going to start making.
I love the heads-up
It's
display.
the wireless CarPlay. It's the little creature comforts that almost pushes me to an AT4 truck. I know it's completely different spectrums, but I drove my buddy's half-ton AT4 the other day, Hanley's.
Yeah.
It's got a 6.2 V8, 425 horsepower, and him having a level kit in 35s, it still hauls ass for a truck. Handles fine for a truck, but it's got wireless CarPlay. It has a heads-up display. It has a lot of them creature comforts that when you have them, you love them.
Sure.
When you don't have them, you feel like you're driving a Flintstone car.
Right. And that's the thing about, like I said, it's like his fully option not too great.
Oh yeah, he's got the same rearview mirror, and it's another thing. Once you have this rearview mirror,
like I'm keep looking at it, it's addictive. You know what I mean?
It took a minute to get used to because you're like, oh god, we're all gonna die.
Because looking to it,
or everybody looks like they're right up on you.
Right. Because how I see it. What was
Is that a track rock?
Look like it.
I think it was. Yeah. I think there was a black one. The guy that had the white one sold it.
Yeah. There's a guy around here that had a red one too.
I didn't see that.
You never seen the red one? Yeah, it was a red one that was around here.
I will say that this thing has great visibility.
Oh yeah.
Except for there. Look back. Look. Pretend you're the driver, man. You can't see anything out of that rear corner.
Yeah. Because you got like a whole big old like on this side here. You see, you just have a whole big corner right down the side. So. Yeah. That sounds real good.
I've never had a car backfire like this from the factory.
Really?
Yeah, when you get onto it.
Yeah.
Is she good and hot? Oh, you know what? Let's pick her up Iliano's real quick.
I ain't gotta do. I'm just going for it. Hey, today I'm off. Right?
There you go.
Hey, knock yourself out.
Let me tell you, this whole eat and clean thing sucks. Because after the factory mail, it was nice, but I'd be damned if I wouldn't want a Big Mac right now.
Yeah. Facts. A fact, this. Yeah, I enjoy it, man.
I used to have a Mirage like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had an Evo kit on it. They had the big fog lights in the front.
You don't scrape either?
No. I will be surprised. The approach angle of this thing is outrageous.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, your car right up
Fuck!
I haven't scraped much in this thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. I don't scrape plenty of time. Man, look how you gotta look at this. Look how far he is from the window, like. You went way out of the ground.
Instead of carrier pigeon with my debit card.
Yeah. Oh man. You know I've never ate this place?
Really?
Never had them. I thought it was just a coffee place.
That's all. I mean, I guess they got frozen drinks.
Yeah. Because it says coffee.
They've got cookies.
features and stuff.
Want a cookie?
I guess. Yeah, I ain't never had them. Sure.
All right, then.
First time for everything. Yeah. No, I ain't like, man. These C8s, they pretty comfortable. But I don't wonder how the Z06 though is.
I don't know. I don't know that. I haven't seen.
Cause I know I've seen one of them.
It's all good. I'm on the ground. Can I have a large iced white mocha, please? And 3 chocolate chip cookies? Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
I was wondering why mine's not as cool as yours.
That's it.
See, this is his up here. You got it set to 70, whatever,
Yeah,
on low. Mine's right here on 70. Drop my temperature. Now it's getting cold.
Okay, thank you.
Or you could just come over here and hit the sink. Now they both sink.
Everybody freezes.
Yeah. I keep my truck cold in my car, so I know.
Yeah. So it's the buttons feel pretty solid.
I do.
Everything's laid out for the drivers. They really don't give a shit about the passenger, but the drivers want to spend the money on it, so it kind of is what it is.
Yeah, that's true. I do like it. Like I said, like the dashboard's high quality, stitched, man.
That's what she texted me before on the Charger. She's like, "That's the same interior that your patrol car has."
No.
You know, it's the same door panel that warps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, man.
She's like, "I can't believe you want one of them."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "It is what it is."
It is what it is.
It's like big booty hose.
Yeah. This man, it's tripping, y'all.
It's what she goes. She's like, "I love the front of the Charger, man. They spent a lot of time designing it. It looks like it's complete."
Right.
And then it looks like when they got to the back end, they just stopped.
Yeah.
It's like you got some taillights.
That's it. Get the fuck on.
Yeah. It's been 8 years with those taillights. You better still like them.
Yeah. Like I said, I think this
cool.
Oh yeah.
So the front cameras when you're trying to go up, because I mean it is low. I mean even though the approach angle's not bad, it's still low.
See the front split up here in the front.
Yeah.
And then these are the sides.
Yeah,
The
corners. But you can change it. You can crease it to the front. You can just hit the back. You can see the top view of the back, like the rearview mirror. Or you can switch it from the
corners
back to the front.
That's crazy, man.
You can take the traction control off here. There's something with like holding the traction control button down. It does something with like the launch. I don't know. I stopped watching a YouTube video. I'm not trying to blow it up.
Yeah.
I will say we've had
trying to turn the stability track and stuff off like that.
I don't know. I got a check engine light in my patrol car last night for the stability track.
Yeah.
I think it's a speed sensor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in the shop. Driving a Tahoe now.
And speaking of, I see like the V8 right there. Don't tell me this car here goes from 4-cylinder mode 2. Yeah. Man, that's stupid,
you know what that means? That means your engine's gonna last 80,000 miles. It's gonna break. It's like that Chevy truck that I was driving.
Yeah.
I would never own that body style. I'd never own a 5.3 Chevy truck after 100-some thousand miles, 115, 120. Because either your training's gonna blow, giggity, and the whole motor's. It's not. I don't know, man. Call me old school, but I just like V8s that stay V8s.
Right.
That's honestly why I roll around in Z mode all the time. There's a whole community out there that just argues about this all the time. It's like I'm never gonna just ride around in Z mode, man. We never drive it much. Right. So when we drive it, I mean, she commutes back. She doesn't use it when she goes to Woodbine, but then she's only interstate. It doesn't bother me that it has good gas mileage on the interstate.
Correct.
Because I mean, it's 4 something a gallon. Right. But
I mean, I complain. If you driving something like this, like why do people get cars like this and they complain about gas mileage?
I want
to buy me a brand new Lamborghini, man, but I hate the gas mileage on it. So why the hell
you know who says that? People can't afford a Lamborghini.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's just one of those things where if you bought the car, you accept the responsibility.
Correct.
Or just don't bitch when it drives like crap.
Correct.
Hanley's truck, it's got a 6.2.
Yeah.
So I borrowed it because my truck starter went out, and I mean it was under warranty, but they fixed it. So I got that extended warranty from Carvana.
Yeah.
I will say that that's been pretty easy to deal with.
I thought about, like I said, I looked at Carvana because they got a bunch of
your own financing because their financing is trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't think about it. I sent her a video because I wanted that body style truck, and I shopped for that truck for about a month. And I wanted an LT. I didn't really care the trim line, but I wanted cloth seats, so it means I had to get an LT. I'm not a big leather guy.
Yeah, me either. I like cloth better.
Yeah.
I'm not too fond of leather. But these here are actually pretty, like...
They're comfortable, but it's stressful, man, because after the first week, she's like, oh my God, the leather's creasing. I'm like, the leather creases, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
So, seats are extremely comfortable, man.
Yeah. Even, I mean, you're like a normal sized person. I'm husky.
Normal, I guess.
Normal. I was 10 years old shopping in a husky section.
Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This joke here is smooth. It's real smooth. I know launch control on these things is like stupid though. Like, so do they have the fans in the back too, like sucking all the heat out of them too when it's just sitting still?
Yeah, they actually, part of the Z51 pack, it's extra radiators.
Yeah.
So before she saw this car and she was like, I gotta buy one of these. I love the way it looks. And she doesn't give a shit about it having a rear engine or any of that stuff or how fast it is. She just saw it. She goes, oh my God, that's my dream car.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get that. It's the same thing we feel when we see like a red eye drop by and Destroyer Gray, and we're like, oh man, look at that.
Amen.
Yeah. So, but you can't just walk into a dealership and test drive one.
Right.
And by the time we got all of our warranties, tax, everything, this was $102,300, $102,500 out the door.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Yeah. Especially when you can't just drive in and test drive it. You're just like, hey, hopefully I like it and my big ass fits in it.
And then you don't like it, now they just put a hard aircraft on your credit, and it's like,
oh no, by the time you've done all that, that's your car.
Yeah, at that point.
So we went to Vegas. We drove that white truck out to Vegas last year and did a, she don't like to fly, so we just drove out to see my sister and a baby. We ended up hitting Roswell. We did a lot of cool stops. We went to New Orleans. Well, I'll never go back there again. There's so many drugs and crime in the streets, and doing what I do, you're seeing people nod off in the street and it's okay with the needles in their arm. And I'm like, it doesn't happen. That in a small town, you know what I'm saying? So they go. So we went there. We went to Albuquerque. We ended up going to Roswell during Alien Fest. Yeah. I'm a big UFO nerd, so that was super cool. And I've been to Roswell before, but it's a big tourist trap. Yeah. Super neat though. If you've never been there, it's pretty cool to go to. And then we went to Vegas, saw the Hoover Dam, kayaked in that, I think it's the Colorado River that goes through it. It's always like 60 some degrees, or it's super cool. But that butts up to the Hoover Dam. But it was neat. But while we were out in Vegas, we went and let her drive one of these on a track. It was like $600 or $700, but we let her go hard for like 10 laps. Oh yeah. And so we got the video of it. I think it's expired and stuff, but she just wanted to make sure she liked it. And man, she loved it. But she asked him, she's like, look, I ordered one of these. Is there anything I should know before we get it? And he's like, these overheat on the track. He said, we beat these things hard every day, and the only thing that happens is it overheats. Yeah. So when it came time to order it, part of the Z51 performance pack was like some extra radiator. I'm sure somebody out there will correct me and be like, well, technically it's another fan or whatever, but it was like an extra radiator, or both sides let you do this, or I don't remember, but it helps with the cooling. The brakes were bigger. I can't see anything, but I'm not going anywhere until they're gonna have to eat it. Yeah. Eat it! Yeah.
I love the flat bottom steering wheel too.
Yeah.
Love that.
Let's make sure that wasn't, one of my friends before we take off.
Hey, buddy! Man, I just keep seeing him. I don't race his ass already. That Alfa Romeo.
Oh, I mean, what is it, like a 2.5 liter?
Yeah, Juliet or whatever. That's fucking crazy.
You just need to watch the speedometer. The speedometer jump. It's like 39, 46, 62. It's like
that's crazy. That you can feel like
you see it's smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth.
It goes. It doesn't spin. It doesn't hop. It doesn't know it crazy because all the weight's back there.
Yeah, right.
The car's fiberglass, so it doesn't weigh anything.
Correct. Man, that's crazy.
On the window sticker, it says that there is no NHTSA safety testing certifications. It's drive this at your own risk. If you die, just know that you die doing something you love.
Yeah. But man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't expect for to have like kick like that and pushing like that, It pushes you
and
pretty
I didn't
hard.
even get a good launch. I just hit it from like a 15-mile-an-hour roll.
Right. No spinning anything. It just hooked and go.
I will say that there's a problem in these. I know it's in the 23s, and I think it's in the 22s too.
Yeah.
There's no gap around the headlights.
Really?
So we've taken it in for an oil change. Get it, buddy? You've taken it in for an oil change twice.
Yeah.
And when they put it up on the lift, because it moves the car,
yeah,